Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking all about hair extensions. I recently received these extensions from Barely Extensions, these ultra seamless clip-in hair extensions. My shade is in Dark Frost. They're 18 inches and they're way too long for me, so I thought I might as well make a video on how to cut them and how to blend with your natural hair, especially if your hair is like mine where it's kind of thin but it is like decently long. This isn't like a sponsored video or anything. They sent me the hair extensions, but I'm just gonna cut them and let you know what I think about them. You can get these at Sally's Beauty. I'm pretty sure they're around 150, maybe 170. I'll link that down below. And it comes with 5 wefts, 3 two-clipped wefts, which is these 2 shorter ones which are like side pieces, and then you get this one longer 2-clip weft that goes like at the nape of your neck. Then you get a 3-clip weft and a 4-clip weft, which goes around like the crown of your head or the like longest part. And as you can see, these like clips they have like obviously the traditional like clips, you know, regular clip-ins, but then they also have this like seamless like tape at the top, which I actually really like because it makes it super flat to your head. The only thing that's a little annoying is that you have to really make sure it's like placed correctly or else the tape will kind of stick out a little bit. But other than that, I think they match really well to my hair. On camera they look a lot more orangey, but I did just tone my regular hair, so I might actually throw some toner on these as well. Alright, so I already have my hair straight because I want to not cut my own hair, definitely, and be able to tell the difference between my own hair and the extensions. So I just straightened my hair, and I'm just going to use some regular old kitchen scissors because I'm ghetto like that and I don't own any like regular hairdresser shears or whatever they're called. So I'm just going to go ahead and clip in all of my hair extensions and then we will go from there. So now that I have my extensions clipped in, see they're like extremely long and I don't really want them that long. So what I'm going to do is just part it right down the middle. Make sure they're all brushed through. I'm nervous. So I want the ends to be a lot thicker. So what I'm gonna do is, and then I'm gonna cut off about this much to have the ends be blunt. So this is what I'm just gonna take completely straight across. Now you can just already see the difference between how stringy this side looks, and how much more blunt this one does. Now do the same to the other side. Just gonna, you know, stand up. Alright, I'm gonna braid my face a little bit more because you can see my real hair kind of just tapers off and then there's just a huge chunk. So tilting my head to the side, I can see where my real hair starts or stops, and then I'm just going to take this piece, this is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, and just trim this up. Now just to add a few more layers, I'm just going to brush out my hair in sections and just cut this straight across. Just cut. Cutting them like directly like this makes it a lot more blended instead of like blunt lines. That's just putting layers in my extensions. Now that I like the length, I'm gonna take out my bottom 2 wefts and just make sure they're in line with each other. So here's the bottom weft, and I can see it's a little uneven at the bottom. So I'm just going to take my scissors. I think that looks good. The next one. That looks good. And I'm actually going to do the 4 clip left one as well. Because why not? I can just double this, keeping in mind that this is the back, this side. There we go. So that's pretty much it for how I cut my extensions. One last thing is if I bring everything back to the front and see that there's still some pretty blunt ends at the front, I will just go back and basically thin out the ends by just making these upwards cuts. In general, I do like my ends to be pretty thick because I am looking at these extensions for volume versus a lot of length. So overall, I really do like these extensions. I am still in the process of really testing them out, seeing how they hold up with like curls and things like that. So I'm not sure how many grams they are. I'm pretty sure it's under 100 though. I'll look that up online, put it down below as well. But it's safe to say they're a lot lower amount of grams than, you know, other extension brands such as Foxy Locks or Bellamy. I haven't tried those brands. I only have one other set of extensions, so I couldn't really say how well those work in comparison to these. But I do like how these aren't super thick. Because I do have pretty thin hair, it is kind of hard for me to blend extensions that have very thick wefts. Also, they're very comfortable. Like, I can pull out my hair and it doesn't bother me at all. I actually wore these up in a ponytail the other day and I completely forgot I had them on and was about to go to sleep with them on. So they're just very comfortable. I am going to tone them so that they are a little bit ashier to match with my hair, but overall I think the color matches really well. I'll have a more in-depth review on my website, which is sarahparkershaw.com if you're curious. Hopefully I'll have that up in like a week or two when I have had a few uses of these extensions and can really get a feel for how much I like them. But other than that, I hope this video was helpful and I will see y'all next time. Bye!